non-communicable diseases. Let us see the definition of non-communicable disease. Non-communicable diseases are the diseases that do not spread from an infected person to a healthy person, and this does not involve a germ or a pathogen. For example, diabetes, heart diseases, cancer, all are examples of non-communicable diseases. In this chapter, mainly we are dealing with the example cancer. And now let us see what is cancer. Actually, it is a disease of the genome. Genome refers to the complete set of genes in an organism or in a cell. And cancer is otherwise a disorder of cell growth in a part of the body. So the growth of the cells become uncontrolled in case of cancer. Now let us learn the characteristics of cancer cells. The first and foremost point is the loss of contact inhibition. Now let us see what is this contact inhibition. Normally, all the cells, they have a property called contact inhibition, by which the contact with other cells will inhibit their uncontrolled growth. That means when these cells come in contact with other cells, these cells stop their uncontrolled growth. But in case of cancer cells, this is not applicable. They have lost this property of contact inhibition. Thereby, they move to the adjacent and nearby tissues and invade and destroy them. The second property is metastasis. So these cancerous cells, they not only move to the adjacent or nearby tissues, but they even penetrate the blood and lymph vessels and move to distant organs like lungs, then bones, etc. So, and they cause destruction in that particular organ. So such a property, that is the moving of cancerous cells and the settling of it in a different site, we call as metastasis. So the moving and settling down process of cancerous cells is known as metastasis. That means it is transferring the disease from a primary site to a secondary site. So there are two properties or characteristics of cancer cells. First one is loss of contact inhibition and second one is metastasis. Contact inhibition refers to the property of the cells by which they inhibit their growth when they come in contact with the other cells. But the cancer cells have lost the property of contact inhibition. Metastasis refers to the movement and settling process of the cancerous cells to other sites. That means from the primary site, the disease is transferred to a secondary site. Now moving on to types of tumor. So what is tumor? Actually, tumor is a growth or a swelling in a part of the body without inflammation, and this may be caused due to uncontrolled cell division. Now the tumors may be of two types, benign tumor and malignant tumor. Now let us see what is the difference between benign tumor and malignant tumor. Benign tumors, actually, they remain confined to their original location and do not spread to other tissues or nearby organs. But malignant tumors, they are formed of a mass of proliferating cells called neoplastic cells, which invade and destroy the adjacent tissues. So benign tumors remain confined to their original location and do not spread to other parts of the body. But malignant tumors are a mass of proliferating cells called neoplastic cells, which grow rapidly, invade and damage or destroy the surrounding normal tissues. So actually, the malignant tumors, they are the cancerous ones. Now moving on to the different types of cancer. There are different types of cancers. The first one is carcinoma, second one sarcoma, third lymphoma, and fourth one is leukemia. Now let us see how much is the percentage of occurrence of these different types of cancers in different parts of our body. And where is it originated? Now, carcinomas actually it constitute around 85% of the cancer, and tumors are made up of epithelial cells that line the body organs. So, in carcinomas, the tumors are formed in the epithelial cells which line or cover the body organs, and the examples are breast cancer, lung cancer, etc. Sarcomas contribute about 2% of the cancers, and here mainly the infected region is the connective tissues, mainly cartilage, bone and muscle. Third category is lymphomas, around 5%. Their contribution is to the cancers. Excessive production of lymphocytes by the lymph nodes and the spleen. So here what happens is there is more production of lymphocytes. We know lymphocytes are the one category of white blood cells, agranulocytes or agranular WBC. So the lymphocytes are produced in excessive quantity in the lymph nodes and the spleen in case of lymphomas. Next, 4% contribution by the leukemias. The leukemia is actually also known as blood cancer. Here what happens is there is excessive production of white blood cells. So unchecked proliferation of the cell types present in the blood causing excessive production of white blood cells. So these are the 4 types of cancers: carcinomas, sarcomas, lymphomas and leukemias. Carcinomas contribute about 85% of cancers, sarcomas 2%, lymphomas 5% and leukemias 4%.